The next year is going to be like the 25th anniversary of your debut album, and Rock. I think that was one of the like most successful debut new metal debut albums. In those days, you like
Yeah.
exploded very quickly, and I know you are preparing like the reissue of this album, like a special version of the debut album. Uh, did you have like a chance to like revisit all these years and all the stuff that you recorded back then?
Yeah, we have a lot of plans. Nothing is set in stone. Just want to make sure we know that. But we have a lot of ideas on the table. I've been kind of letting the cat out the bag on a few of those ideas that we're going through. Yeah, I had, we were gonna do a 20-year anniversary record, but that happened during COVID.
Mm.
So we weren't able to release anything. Nobody was able to do anything. So I did start organizing stuff back then. So I had a kind of a head start on what I would like to do for an anniversary record. But now here are at the 25-year anniversary, it makes the sense to continue. And I did find some more stuff. I just recently moved stuff out of my brother's storage into my own storage room and found more stuff that I didn't know I had. So, that's the next big plan, especially towards the end of the year when we have a little bit of time and space to really go through and see what we have to offer, especially for the hardcore fans, the Dave Williams fans. And, just as a whole, man, because we definitely had a lot of other music with David at the time, with the late, great Dave Williams. And I'd like to get that out there for the world to hear. So we're just trying to do the right way, do it all the right way, and the right things that make the sense. But we do have a lot of stuff to offer, which is awesome. Back then, I was really big on, I had like one of them high 8 millimeter cameras before we had cameras on the phone and stuff. So I was really proactive, more so at a younger age, recording a lot of our, first shows and stuff with Dave and the first local show we did and all things like that. So I'm looking to transfer that to digital and get that out there. Plus, a lot of just rehearsal room jams that we have. That there were a lot of songs that we had a handful of songs that we had planned on using on the center record, and then we wrote a couple of more in pre-production on top of what we already had. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we can get out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that we fans are, really waiting for this, and I think it's also a great way to commemorate, Dave, because like he was gone like way, way too quickly, and I think he had a lot of things to show that he was not able to show, to present to people, and that this way, not presenting this only outtakes with him, I guess, this will be, great, great way to commemorate him.
Yeah, I definitely want people to get to know, the awesome person that Dave was. He was definitely a casual. I just said charisma. He just had that energy. He loved being a singer in a rock band. He was a great dude, had a great heart, and he sang in a lot of cover bands before he even sang with us. So he definitely had an amazing voice and wide range, in his voice, and he was just so great with the fans, man. He'd always hang out and talk to everybody, take pictures with everybody. So I would like everyone to really get to know more of his personality of who he truly was. Again, gone way too soon in his time, man. It was such a roller coaster ride back then. You get local band, you get all the success, and then unfortunately your singer passes away. So it's been quite the roller coaster ride with us. But I guess that's what life is, right?
Yeah.
It's
And
all
you
about
had,
the ups and downs.
great hit with Bodies. I mean, you hit the jackpot with this single. I mean, it's amazing, but I wonder, when did you start realizing that it's going to be a major hit? Was it before you even release it or after you release it?
We've always known that it had something to it. Like, we write what we feel, and we get in a room. There's no like alternative, the other reasons, intentions, but us just getting there, a case of beer and just jamming out and having a good time. And that's exactly how Bodies came out, and that's what people get out of it, man. It's a fun song to play. There's been a lot of parodies of it. I sit at the house here and just make parodies of the song myself because it's just a fun song, man. It's a kick-ass, it's an anthem song. Like you said, right place, right time. It kind of reflects that era. Everybody was still going crazy in the pit. I see that coming back around again, as well, which is awesome. But yeah, dude, it's you noticed it just early on. We started getting a big local fan base with it, and then I mean, shortly after we released it, man, like 2 weeks into that Ozfest in 2001, next thing you know, the songs on everywhere on the radio, that the video was out. So it was just like mind blowing. I'm glad that everybody enjoys the song and enjoys the music that we put out there, because that's what it's about, man. Going to a rock show and having a great time.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, like today, everybody's doing covers, parodies. There are a lot of memes with this song. Like you can
Yeah.
see, like young kids singing this, but also like older lady or older guy singing it. I saw like on the YouTube, like this cover version. Is there a version or a parody or a cover that really surprised you the most?
Recently there's a Sophie Tucker just did a version of it that's like a EDM kind of dance version that's really, really good. And
Mm.
I'm happy with what they've done with that, and I wish them all the luck with it because the response they get, never thought of it before as like a dance song, a dance beat, but it works perfectly what they're doing. There's been a few rap songs recently that have like had the sample of Dave whispering in the beginning. That's really cool too. I'm supportive of all of it, man. Like have fun with the song. It's for all of us, man. It's for all of us to have a good time.